Hi everybody. Um, Behind me is Deer Valley Airport. You can see the tower right over there. Maybe some planes taking off. I actually was on the other side of the airport before, but it was too noisy with all the car traffic and the airplanes. So I actually moved to the other side of the airport to do the video. But irregardless, anyways, today I would like to talk about it's kind of like the power of intention. So is there something that you have been procrastinating about starting? Maybe it's a project, it's a career, or maybe just something even as simple as your daily patterns or the way you dress. Um, you have to become who you want to become, right? So, what I was talking about in the previous video, if you want to be a businessman, you're standing in the mirror, dressed envision yourself in a business suit, or even if you already have a business suit, wear that, just put it on and look in the mirror with the intention of becoming a CEO of a company. Or it's even as crazy as, like, let's say you want to become a race car driver, right? You can't afford the $90,000 race car to go to the track, but you can buy a helmet and put it on your head and watch a YouTube video of basically a race car on board, like the camera's on board the race car and it's driving around the track, right? So that's how you envision you become a race car, wearing the helmet and then watching the YouTube video of them driving around. I wonder if this guy's coming to check to see what I'm doing. Anyways, it's distracting. That's why I broke my chain of thought for a second. Anyways, so that's the power of intention. You're envisioning what you want to become. And whether it's the race car driver, the helmet, you're watching the YouTube video on your on your big screen TV with the engine blaring on the speakers, or like I said, the dancer, you put the dance outfit on, you play the music, you're envisioning that's what you want to become, right? And it's not just the picture, the image, it's your thought patterns too. So it's like when you wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, I'm not a good enough dancer, so I'll never become professional. You don't think like that. You say, I am good enough to be a professional dancer. And then you work on it every day with the stretching, the cardiovascular exercise, the dance movements to become better. And even if you feel like you're not even coordinated enough, the coordination will come. The universe will provide what it is that you're kind of lacking to get to the next step. Or even if you were not to say, I want to be the best, well, you become a professional and not necessarily be the best in the world. Um, but it'll bring you to where you want to be. The intention tells the subconscious and superconscious mind that that's who you are. If you're living in a small apartment or you're driving like a crappy car, and it's like, well, Brandon, it's hard to envision what it is that I'm trying to be when I'm dealing with that kind of stuff. Like, I'm driving the crappy car that's breaking down and I live in this shitty apartment. It's like, well, drive over to the house that you may want and pretend that you're actually living in it. Pretending is what children do. That's really powerful in the envisionment. If you're pretending to be, you will become it. If you're constantly doing it, the universe has no choice but to like make that a reality for you, because that's who you believe who you are. And it sounds weird and like maybe even far-fetched, but that's how the magic works. And when I use the term magic, I'm talking about when the universe makes something happen that that's like miraculous, right? The miracles that come in happen through that energy. And remember, everything is made through the energy force. Atoms are positive and negative electrical charge. They just manipulate to make you experience whatever it is you're experiencing. And if everything's made out of energy, then there's nothing that's impossible. There is absolutely nothing in this universe that's impossible. It's how much you believe it is. People have said, oh, in the past that a 4-minute mile was impossible to run. The previous record holder in the early 1900s was like, it was at 4 minutes 20 seconds, and no one was ever breaching that until someone breached 4 minutes. Then someone said, oh, it's impossible to run a 3:52. Then someone did it, right? So it's, once you think it's possible, after that person ran the 4 minute mile, there was hundreds of people that landed up started running the 4 minute mile, like right after that, because they knew it was possible. But the guy that did it the first time said, no, it's not impossible to run a 4 minute mile. I'm going to train and believe that I can do it. And then he accomplished that. And then everyone else said, oh, now I believe I can do it. So they did it. Because they saw him do it, now I believe I can run a 4 minute mile. That goes with anything in life. And there's several examples of that. I'm not going to go ranting on about that. That's what I wanted to talk to you today about. And I hope you enjoy the video. And thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And you guys have a nice day.